guys, it's Natalie, and today I'm going to be kind of doing a get ready with me sort of a tutorial, but I don't really have something specific in mind. I was gifted a bunch of Korean makeup products by YesStyle to make a video with, so thank you so much to YesStyle for sponsoring this video. I have a bunch of like eyeshadows and blush and stuff, so I might do like a watercolor blush technique using multiple blushes and maybe just a natural eye look. We'll see. I'm going to start first with eyebrows. This is the Pony Effect Sharpening Brow Definer in Deep Brown. There's like a spoolie on one end that has a cap. Oop. The brow definer on the other end, which is a little loose in there. It's like a really hair-like stroke, very thin. I really like Korean brow products because they just come in a really nice selection of colors. They come in some other a little bit unconventional colors. This brow pencil went on really nice. It's a little bit light for what I typically prefer. This is a quad from Ramen, which is one of my favorite Kbeauty brands. They have pretty much a full line of like blushes, eyeshadows, many different types of lip products as well. But their eyeshadows are, in my opinion, the best Korean eyeshadows. They're really smooth and they have a slightly more creamy consistency. They're not powdery at all. They have a lot more pigment to them than a typical Korean eyeshadow. You can really get a good look out of them. So I have these little mini brushes from Pony Effect that are so cute. And I'm going to take the medium brown in there and just put that in the crease. So I blended that medium brown shade just all in the crease and down onto the lid a little bit to frame the eye. I'm going to use this pencil shape brush to put the same color on my lower lash line. I want to use a sort of smaller, flatter topped blending brush to do the outer corner with the dark brown shade. I'm kind of going more for a rounded outer corner shape rather than a cat-like one, just because I want it to be a little more naturally shaped. And I'm going to take that shade and put it even closer to my lash line on the bottom than the previous one. I really wanted to use one of these 3CE matte shadows from this quad. This is the side-by-side quad. On this more flat brush, I'm going to take the kind of dusty pink matte and I'm going to put that on the lid. And I'm just going to go back with an even smaller brush and that dark brown just to kind of deepen the outer corner again. This is really pretty simple matte look, but I want to use one of these kind of metallic-y toppers from this 3CE trio in Overstay. They're like all these shimmery shades, and this one here on the end is like a duochrome, which is really cool. It's like a pink and gold. So I'm gonna tap that on top. And then something I love about the Ramen quads is they always have at least one of these like really intense topper shades, and I'm just gonna put that on top in the center. Ooh. I'm gonna use a liner brush with that dark brown shade to get really close against my lashes. I have a mascara. This is the Clio Kill Lash Superproof Mascara in Volume Curling. This wand is so thin. Wow, this is really volumizing. I don't know if you can see, but I have pretty thin lashes. It just made my lashes so fat. You can really see from the side. Sort of like that. I feel like I wish I had like a little brush to kind of get some of these clumps at the end out. There's just a little clumping. I do have a couple contouring products, and I will admit I'm not like a contourer, but this Too Cool for School Art Class by Rodin is one of those like cult products, but it was always too warm for me, and they came out with a cool tone shade, which is interesting. And then there's also this ramen shading one. This one's also a cool tone one. It also comes in a warm tone. Came in this super cute like cereal box. This is the brush. I like the way the brush looks. It's like so soft, so I don't know if it will pick up that much product, but we'll see. They're really nice and light, which is good if you have pale skin like me, and American contours are always just like so intense. I might go in with the ramen one just because it looks a little bit lighter. This brush definitely holds on to a lot of product, which I wasn't expecting because it's so soft. Considering I already have kind of high cheekbones, I think that it looks a little bit more like bronzery, which I do like. I'm gonna see if I'm getting a little like nose contour at the base of the tip here, which is something I like to do. So I'm gonna use the Too Cool for School one because it has this kind of medium tone shade at the front that is just like really cool tone. I like that. I like that color, the lightest color in this one. I have several blush options, and the blush addict in me wants me to use all of them. I'm going to do the kind of Lisa Eldridge watercolor blush technique where you use just a lot of shades and place them strategically. I really like this brush from the Pony Effect one, but it's a little bit dense. I might use this one, even though it's a little bit more narrow. This is the darkest of the blushes, so I'm going to start with this one so that we can blend it out with the lighter ones. And this is the Peri Para Pure Blush Sunshine Cheek in 05 Dusky Rose. And this is so cute. It has this press in the stamp. So I'm going to start with the darkest one, kind of in the back over here. This is not the brightest one though. That one's gonna go more in like the front. But so the darkest one, kind of go here to connect to that bronzing contour. This is perhaps more pigmented than I thought it was. This one is really neon, this 3CE Full of Charm blush. I really like this formula because it's just so soft. But that Peri Para one blended out so pretty. But so this one's gonna go right on the apple of the cheek. It's a pretty kind of color. It came up a lot more pink on my skin than it kind of looks in here. I'm gonna use this other 3CE one. This is the Dual Blend blusher. These have more of like a white base to them. Or at least this shade does. I know there's like a lot of shades, but that's really popular right now for the brightening effect, but can look a little chalky on medium to deep skin, so just be aware of that. But I'm also going to put that one on my nose. And then I'm going to take this ramen one, which is similar to the Peri Para one in tone. It's that kind of fig dusty rose color, and I really like the ramen blushes. They're just so smooth. That one I'm just going to put across the bridge of the nose and take down. Now that I look a little intensely blushed, I'm going to take that bigger powder brush from the Pony set, and I'm just going to buff over everything. I'm going to highlight with a highlighter that I've already been using. This one's from Ramen's new collection, the Handbook collection, and this one's in the Sun shade. The collection's really interesting because there's like, it's separated into warm tones and cool tones, and this warm tone highlighter looks like it would be really dark on me, but it's actually not. It's like nothing kicks up. It's like almost a little creamy, and then it's so intense. I just love how this one has like such a pretty glow, and because it's kind of that more peachy tone, it really just blends in with the skin. I just lined my lips really quick, threw on some clear lip gloss, and that's the look. You can get a really nice, natural, subtle glam with Kbeauty products that I really like because it's just really blendable and just natural. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much to YesStyle for sponsoring this video, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!